Archangel Michael cried desperately because he is trying to warn you about something that. Archangel Michael says, "Listen carefully, my beloved child, for I cry now not out of sorrow for myself, but because of what I see approaching in your life. I see shadows forming where you cannot see, I see footsteps drawing near that carry danger, confusion, and deceit. I cannot remain silent any longer, for time is slipping like water through your fingers. You must hear this now, before the hour is too late. There are forces at work that are moving faster than you realize. They are subtle, silent, invisible to the human eye, but I, your guardian, can see them. They seek to disrupt your peace, to tear apart the blessings that God has prepared for you. You have been walking, unaware, in a path lined with hidden traps, illusions that seem harmless, but are set to entangle your mind, your heart, and your very spirit. Do not dismiss the feelings that have been pressing upon your soul. That unease, that small voice that whispers warnings at midnight, that sudden chill in your spirit, these are not coincidences. They are my tears reaching out to you, my cries echoing through the heavens, trying to pierce the barriers of disbelief that surround your heart. There is someone close to you, someone you trust, who may not have your best interests at heart. I am not saying this to frighten you unnecessarily, but you must pay attention. Their intentions are not aligned with the divine plan set for you. This betrayal may come softly, hidden behind smiles and gentle words, but its impact will be harsh if you are unprepared. Guard your heart, guard your decisions, and do not let haste or pride blind you. I am also warning you of a moment, very soon, when a choice will be presented to you, a choice that seems small, almost trivial, but its consequences will echo in ways you cannot yet imagine. This is why I cry, why I sob into the winds of the unseen world. Every second counts. Every heartbeat matters. You must prepare yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, for this test is not just for you, it is a ripple that will touch all who love you, all who rely on your light. I see the storms coming, storms not only of circumstance, but of emotion and trust. Friends may falter, allies may be silent, and the clarity of your path may feel clouded. But do not despair. Even in the darkness, my sword of truth is with you. I will not abandon you. My tears are not only warnings, they are shields, protective currents of divine energy meant to awaken your vigilance, to sharpen your heart, and to illuminate the shadows that others wish to keep you blind to. You may feel alone in this, but I assure you, you are never alone. Every time doubt presses, every time fear whispers, my wings surround you. My voice reaches you now because this moment is critical. Decisions made in ignorance will have consequences, but decisions made in awareness, guided by divine insight, will shape your destiny for the better, and will prevent the chaos that threatens to descend upon you. This warning also carries a sign. Look for it in the small things, a sudden drop in temperature where you feel warmth should be, an inexplicable pause in conversation, a feeling of being watched, or a repetitive number appearing to you as if the universe itself is signaling. These are my attempts to guide you, to ensure that you are ready. Recognize them, honor them, and act upon them. I cry because I know what is at stake. I cry because the choices ahead are heavy, and they are yours alone to make. But my tears are not only of warning, they are also of hope. For when you act with clarity, courage, and faith, you will see the forces that seemed insurmountable scatter like dust before the morning sun. The enemy of your peace will flee, and blessings long promised will begin to flow into your life in ways you have never imagined. Do not delay. Do not doubt. The hour is urgent. Pray, listen, and move with discernment. Your heart is stronger than you know, your spirit more resilient than the trials approaching. I am here, I am weeping, I am urging you forward, because this moment, this very moment, is pivotal. Remember, these are not idle words. These are the cries of a warrior angel, a protector sent by God Himself, who cannot rest until you are fully aware of what is coming, and fully equipped to face it. Prepare your mind, protect your heart, and trust in the guidance that is reaching you now. Archangel Michael says, "You may be wondering why I cry so desperately. It is because time is shorter than your human mind can comprehend. There are events unfolding around you, threads of destiny being woven together, and if you remain unaware, the consequences will ripple through your life like waves upon stormy seas. I see your daily life, the routines you think are safe, the familiar faces you trust. But not everything is as it seems. There are subtle manipulations taking place, and those who appear loyal may in fact be instruments of distraction. Their intentions are clouded, their hearts swayed by forces you cannot yet see. My tears fall because I know the heartbreak that could follow if you do not open your eyes. Your home, your sacred space, is under watch. There is a presence, unseen, that moves silently, seeking to unsettle your peace. This is not merely fear, it is truth. I am crying so that you may wake from the illusions that surround you. Each sound in the night, every shadow that seems out of place, is a signal. I am asking you to listen, to observe, and to act wisely. Do not let familiarity blind you, do not let comfort lull you into negligence. There is a matter of the heart you must guard. A person who has long claimed to be your friend may not be acting in alignment with your highest good. Watch their words, watch their actions, and trust the inner voice that tells you when something is off. I am with you to amplify that voice, to ensure it is heard over the noise of everyday life. And yet, not all is dark. There is also light, the light of those who truly care for you, those who are aligned with your destiny, those whose intentions are pure. But the light is hidden amidst the shadows. You must discern carefully, for the difference between safety and danger lies in attention to detail, in awareness of the unseen. I cry because I know how easily humans can be deceived by appearances. The person who smiles while plotting harm, the situation that appears as opportunity but hides a trap, these are the realities you face. I urge you to slow down, to question, to look beyond the surface. Your intuition is a divine compass, and I am here to ensure you follow it before it is too late. There is also a warning about communication, messages that arrive to you, texts, calls, emails, even letters. Some carry truth, some carry lies. Not everything you receive is trustworthy. There are those who would use technology, who would twist words to mislead you. My tears flow because I cannot ensure your safety if you ignore these signs. Verify, question, seek clarity. Do not underestimate the power of prayer in this moment. Prayer will shield you, focus your mind, and fortify your spirit. When fear arises, when doubt presses, when the weight of uncertainty feels unbearable, lift your voice in prayer. I am beside you in every uttered word, every silent plea, every cry of desperation or hope. There will also be a revelation soon, something hidden, something that has been carefully concealed from you, will come to light. When this happens, do not react with panic. Stand firm. Observe. Understand that the revelation is meant to awaken you, to give you the clarity you need to act wisely. My tears are tears of preparation, teaching you to face the truth without being overwhelmed. I see that you may feel helpless. You may feel that circumstances are beyond your control. But I assure you, you are never powerless. The power of discernment, the power of choosing wisely, the power of protecting your heart and your mind, these are yours. I cry because I know that this power is dormant until awakened by vigilance, by attention, by courage. Remember, every warning I give carries also a promise, the promise that if you heed the signs, if you act with clarity and awareness, you will emerge not only unscathed but stronger, wiser, and blessed beyond measure. The shadows that seem threatening are no match for the divine light within you. I am here to guide that light, to fan its flames, to ensure that no deception can dim its glow. The next steps you take will be crucial. You must act with both caution and faith. Protect what is sacred to you, your family, your home, your mind, your heart. Pay attention to those around you, to the situations you encounter, to the feelings that arise unexpectedly. My tears are a river of divine warnings, flowing toward you, urging you to rise in awareness before the moment passes. There will be tests of patience, tests of judgment, and tests of faith. Do not falter. Do not let anger or fear cloud your decisions. Observe, listen, and respond with clarity. I am weeping not to frighten you, but to awaken you, to bring your soul into alignment with the divine protection that surrounds you. Even the smallest choice, made with awareness, can prevent great suffering. Even the smallest act of vigilance can avert disaster. That is why I cry so desperately, for I see what is possible if you heed these warnings, and what could happen if you do not. Your life, your peace, your blessings, they are all at stake. But my tears are not only warnings, they are also guidance, protection, and love. Follow them, trust them, and you will navigate the challenges ahead safely. Archangel Michael says, "My child, the tears you hear in my voice are not empty. They carry urgency, they carry the weight of destiny itself. I see the roads you travel, both seen and unseen. I see the people who cross your path, some bringing aid, others bringing subtle disruption. Do not ignore the small moments that feel unusual, the fleeting glance, the sudden hesitation of a friend, the pause in conversation that seems insignificant. These are whispers of the unseen, messages from God delivered through the world around you. You may feel surrounded by confusion, as though every path you choose leads to uncertainty. This is precisely why I am crying, why my voice trembles with urgency. The confusion is a test, not to break you, but to awaken you. In these moments, you must pause. Observe. Listen. Feel. The universe is speaking to you, sending signals that require attention. Do not let these signals pass unnoticed, for within them lie the keys to your protection. I see a shadow approaching, a shadow not just of circumstance, but of deception, intended to shake your confidence, to turn your heart from clarity. It may come cloaked in kindness, in familiarity, in words that seem caring. But my child, my sword sees through the veil. Do not let appearances blind you. Question, discern, and act with wisdom. My tears are a warning to open your spiritual eyes, to awaken the discernment that has been given to you by God. There is a moment approaching, a pivotal moment, when a choice will demand more than mere thought, it will demand courage, integrity, and clarity of spirit. You may feel the weight of pressure, as if every heartbeat carries the burden of consequences unseen. Stand firm. For every test, there is a solution, a path of divine alignment, and I am here to guide your steps. Your heart may be tempted to fear, your mind may be tempted to doubt. This is natural, for the human spirit faces trials like a fragile flame in the wind. But do not despair. My wings are wrapped around your soul, shielding, protecting, and guiding. The tears I shed are tears of preparation, tears that awaken your senses to the reality of forces that would seek to mislead you. Look around you, look at the ordinary things, for even the mundane carries messages. A bird that calls unexpectedly, a sudden gust of wind that chills the room, a mirror that seems to hold more than a reflection, these are not accidents. These are signs, my attempts to communicate with you in ways that the human mind can recognize if only it pays attention. I cry because I see the dangers of haste. Decisions made without awareness will bring harm, but decisions made with mindfulness will bring blessings. Pause before you act. Examine before you trust. Question before you commit. The moments of silence you take now are shields, protecting you from harm you cannot yet see. There are those who may try to manipulate your thoughts, your feelings, even your perception of reality. They may not even be aware themselves of the forces guiding them. But I see clearly. I cry because I know the confusion they will sow, and I wish to arm you with knowledge before it reaches you. You may also feel moments of heaviness, a weight upon your chest, as though the air itself is thick with unseen forces. This is no coincidence. It is the energy of impending choices, of unseen tests. Breathe deeply. Center yourself. Call upon God's light and let it fill you. My presence will amplify that light, guiding you through the darkness that seeks to obscure your clarity. Your home, your sacred space, is not immune. Guard it spiritually, as well as physically. Bless it with light, protect it with prayer, and observe what occurs within and around it. Some disturbances may be subtle, a misplaced object, an odd sound, a fleeting shadow, but these are signs. Listen to them. Recognize them. Act upon them. And my child, remember this, not every challenge is an enemy. Some are lessons, divine tests meant to strengthen your spirit. But even lessons can bring pain if ignored. That is why my tears are urgent, they are a mixture of warning and preparation. Do not underestimate the power of clarity. Speak your truth, but also observe the truth of others. Be vigilant, but not fearful. Move carefully, but do not hesitate to act when necessary. My cries are a compass pointing you toward safety, toward the path that aligns with your destiny, toward the blessings God has prepared for you. Soon, revelations will come. They may shock you, they may unsettle you, but they are necessary. Truth must be seen before it can be acted upon. And when these revelations arrive, you must respond with faith, courage, and discernment. I am crying so that your spirit is prepared, so that you do not falter when the moment arrives. Even the smallest act of attention can prevent disaster. Even the smallest act of faith can open doors to divine protection. My tears are a river of urgency flowing toward you, my voice a trumpet of warning echoing through the unseen world, and my wings a shield against what would harm you. Heed my warnings, my child. Act with awareness. Protect your heart, protect your mind, and observe the signs. The hour is critical, and my cries will not cease until you are fully awake to what is approaching. Archangel Michael says, I see your every step, my beloved child, and my tears fall because the path ahead is fraught with hidden traps. They will not announce themselves with a warning, they will come cloaked in familiarity, in comfort, in what seems to be harmless routine. But do not be deceived. The smallest choice can shift the course of your destiny. Every decision matters, and I cry because I know the magnitude of what could happen if you are unprepared. There are whispers around you, words spoken in shadows, conversations that exclude you, gestures that seem ordinary but carry subtle intentions. Watch closely, observe deeply, and trust the instincts that stir in your heart. These instincts are not merely emotions, they are divine signals, the whispers of God speaking to you through your own soul. I cry because I see moments when you may feel isolated, when friends may turn away, when allies may falter. These are tests of faith, tests of discernment. But take heart, even in the isolation, you are never truly alone. My wings encircle you, my sword stands ready to defend you, and my tears are not only warnings, they are the presence of protection itself. There is someone in your life, perhaps close, who may not have intentions aligned with your highest good. They may speak truth in part, but conceal elements that could harm you. Be vigilant. Observe their actions, not just their words. Listen to the silence between their words, for that is where truth often hides. You may feel anxiety rising, an unease that you cannot explain. Do not dismiss it. That feeling is not fear, it is awareness awakening within you. It is the echo of my tears, the resonance of divine warning reaching your spirit. Embrace it. Let it sharpen your senses and guide your steps. I cry because I know that soon, choices will be forced upon you, choices that will affect not only you but those you love. In these moments, clarity is your sword. Doubt is the enemy that seeks to cloud your mind. Ground yourself in prayer, seek divine guidance, and act with both wisdom and courage. There will also be moments of deception disguised as opportunity. A letter, a message, a proposal, or an offer may arrive that seems favorable, yet beneath its surface hides disruption. Scrutinize everything. Trust the inner voice, the guidance that I whisper to your soul, and do not be swayed by appearances or charm. I also warn you of emotional entanglements. Someone you care for deeply may act in ways that are confusing or hurtful, intentionally or unintentionally. Protect your heart with discernment. Do not let fear or pride dictate your response. Observe, respond with wisdom, and let divine guidance illuminate your choices. My tears are not only of sorrow, they are a river of preparation. They wash over you to awaken the senses that have been dulled by comfort and routine. They sound an alarm to stir you from complacency. I cannot stop crying, for every second that passes brings the approach of forces that would disrupt your peace if you are unaware. There will be moments of clarity, glimpses of truth that pierce the fog of uncertainty. Recognize these moments as blessings. They are divine signs, prepared to guide you through the labyrinth of deception and hidden threats. Hold on to them, trust them, and let them guide your steps. I cry because I see the consequences of inaction. I see doors closing, opportunities lost, peace disrupted. But I also see the rewards of vigilance, protection, clarity, and blessings that will flow abundantly once you act with awareness. The choice is yours, but do not delay, for the window of protection is narrow, and the hour approaches rapidly. Even the smallest observation can prevent great harm. Even the slightest attention can save you from despair. Do not ignore the feelings, the signs, the whispers of your intuition. They are not accidental, they are divine messages, sent to awaken your soul before the storm arrives. Remember, my child, that my tears are not empty. They are a force of divine energy, reaching you across time and space, urging you to awaken, to prepare, to act. Your life, your peace, your blessings, all hang in the balance. But you are not powerless. You have been given discernment, intuition, and the ability to act wisely. Use them now, for the moment is urgent. Stand firm. Protect your heart. Guard your mind. Observe everything, trust the divine signs, and do not allow fear to dominate your choices. My presence surrounds you. My tears reach you. My sword stands ready to protect you. Heed the warnings, act with wisdom, and you will overcome the trials that approach, emerging stronger, wiser, and blessed beyond measure. Archangel Michael says, "My child, the tears I shed are not only for warning, they are for awakening." There are energies moving in your life that you cannot yet see. They seek to confuse, to divide, and to weaken your spirit. The familiar faces around you may not be as they appear, and the situations you take for granted may hold hidden threats. My cries reach across the veil to ensure that your awareness is fully awake. Pay attention to the subtle signs, the slight hesitation in a friend's voice, the glance that lingers too long, the sudden silence where warmth should exist. These are not coincidences. These are divine signals, nudges from the unseen realm, calling you to vigilance. You may feel uneasy or anxious, but these feelings are gifts, alerts from your spirit and from me. Listen to them, honor them, and act upon them without delay. There are events approaching that will test your faith. They may come as confrontations, as challenges in your home, in your work, or within your closest relationships. Do not let anger, pride, or fear dictate your response. Stand firm in the light of truth, and let your actions be guided by clarity and wisdom. My tears fall because I know the heartbreak that can occur when the human heart acts in haste or confusion. There is a force surrounding you that seeks to influence your decisions. It is subtle, it is clever, and it moves like a shadow across your life. This force will attempt to manipulate your thoughts, your feelings, and even your perception of reality. But you are not alone. I am with you, my sword drawn, my wings shielding, my presence surrounding you. My cries pierce through the veil, reaching your spirit to awaken discernment and courage. Do not ignore the intuition that has been stirring within you. That inner voice is not mere coincidence. It is God speaking to you through your soul, amplified by my presence. Pay attention to sudden insights, repeated numbers, dreams that linger in your mind, and the small signs in your daily life that you might otherwise dismiss. They are guides, they are protectors, and they are warnings. I cry because I see moments when your heart may feel overwhelmed, when despair threatens to cloud your mind, when the path ahead seems shrouded in darkness. These moments are tests. They are challenges, yes, but they are also opportunities. Opportunities to rise above fear, to claim the clarity that is your divine right, to navigate the hidden threats with wisdom and strength. There are people in your life whose intentions may not align with your highest good. They may seem helpful, they may seem kind, but I see beyond the veil. Their words may carry truth in part, but they conceal elements that could lead you into confusion, conflict, or loss. Observe them carefully. Trust your discernment. Protect your heart from being swayed by appearances alone. I cry because I see the moments when your choices will have profound consequences. Even a single decision, made without awareness, can set in motion events that are difficult to reverse. But even the smallest act of vigilance, the tiniest observation, can prevent great harm. This is why I cry. I wish to arm you with awareness, to ensure that you act with clarity when the critical moment arrives. You may encounter messages, communications, or situations that appear urgent. Do not act hastily. Verify, observe, and reflect before responding. Some messages carry truth, others carry subtle deception. My tears are a shield, flowing to protect you, to give you insight, to ensure that you do not fall into traps that may appear disguised as opportunities. The environment around you holds messages as well. A sudden chill, a gust of wind, a shadow that passes unnaturally, or a reflection that lingers longer than it should, all are signs. Observe them, honor them, and act accordingly. They are my whispers to you, guiding your awareness and strengthening your spirit against forces that would unsettle your peace. I cry because I see the stakes. I see the heartbreak that could occur if you ignore these warnings. But I also see the blessings that await you if you act with discernment. Your home, your family, your peace of mind, all are protected when you are vigilant, when you listen to the signs, when you act with faith and courage. Even moments of silence are filled with meaning. Even what seems ordinary can be extraordinary if you observe carefully. Every breath, every step, every glance is imbued with significance in this time. My tears are rivers of divine insight, washing over you to awaken your senses, to sharpen your awareness, and to prepare you for the challenges approaching. Stand firm. Protect your heart. Guard your thoughts. Observe your surroundings with care. Recognize the signs, heed the warnings, and act with clarity. My presence surrounds you, my sword is drawn to defend you, and my tears are the flow of divine energy preparing you to face what is coming. Do not underestimate the power of vigilance. Do not doubt the guidance you receive from within. Even the smallest action taken with awareness can prevent disaster. Even the smallest observation made with discernment can safeguard your life and the lives of those you love. My child, the hour is critical. My tears will not cease, my voice will not be silent, until you are fully awake to what is approaching. Heed these warnings. Act with clarity. Trust the signs. Protect your heart, your mind, and your home. The forces that would disrupt your peace are real, but the power of divine guidance, faith, and vigilance is greater.